Approximately 74% of people have a fear of public speaking. Now, there are many types of communication, including intrapersonal, interpersonal, group, public, and mass communication. In addition, there are different models of communication and principles of communication. Now, intrapersonal is a type of self-talk. You do this when you're thinking in your head or even when you have unconscious thoughts or behaviors. Interpersonal is when you're talking one-on-one with another person, so there's just two people. This can be talking to a teacher or a parent or just anywhere where there's only two people. Group communication is where you're talking in a group with 3 to 25 people. Now, this could be a meeting or a group project, but most of the time they're set up to create a certain need or to get something done. The next type is public communication. Now, this is where everyone gets a little anxious about speaking. This is most of the time a speech in front of many people, and it's more formal and there's not a lot of feedback given back to the speaker. In addition, the last type of communication is the mass communication. Now, this is a form of public communication, but it's spread out across an electronic platform such as like a computer or a phone or something. And this is like social media, your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube is a big platform as well. And the only bad part about this is that because you have so much feedback from like the readers and the receivers, that it becomes a platform for misuse. There are 3 main types of communication models. The first is the transmission model. This is a linear model where the sender encodes a message, sends it through the channel, and the receiver receives the message and decodes it. There's also noise interacting from the channel. It fails to recognize that the process of feedback is ongoing and it's not just sender-receiver. The interactive model has the same basic components as the transmission model, but it's a little more interactive, and it takes note that people can communicate at the same exact time. However, it fails to account that they receive and send messages simultaneously. Now, the transactional model emphasizes the active role of communication. In addition, it takes into account people's feedback and their experiences. So that changes how people understand and decode messages because of their experiences. There are 5 main basic principles of communication. The first one is that communication is inescapable. So we can't escape communication. It's everywhere. You can't not communicate. It's also irreversible. So once you say something, you can't take it back. It's also complicated. There are many things that go into communication, including noise and feedback. And so it's not simple, it's very complicated, but it makes it interesting. In addition, it's symbolic. So we can use body language and symbols such as like talking with your hands or doing a certain motion that will emphasize something to describe it when you're communicating with a person. In addition, it is contextual. So when you're speaking in a classroom, it's going to be different when you're speaking with someone at home. Your environment, your surroundings, and to whom you're speaking to affects the message that is being relayed. All in all, the types of communication have been explained through the different models of communication. And through the basic principles of communication, we learn that communication is ongoing and complicated. Communication is a never-ending process. Thank you.